Italy must be one of the most stereotyped countries around the world. And unless you live under a rock, I'm pretty sure you're very well aware of that.
Shut up with the noise! Hey, shut up with the shut up!
In today's video, I got Italians from all over Italy and now living in different parts of the world to tackle the most common and the funniest stereotypes that they get on the regular basis. Let's get to it and see what they have to say.
There's a group of Italians here in Norwich. You hear them, it's impossible not to. Usually it's me with my friends.
I lived in Japan for 2.5 years, and when I came back to Italy and I saw people who were normally speaking, I thought they were arguing.
I miss sometimes the fact that I'm talking with people that seems not to be passionate about anything. Is anything important about you? Is anything extra? So it's true, we are passionate, and I mean, I think we just also like to speak.
Yeah, sometimes I get carried away from because there's a topic I really want to talk about, and they are so quiet, and it seems like I'm kind of attaching them.
When we like something, we say it. When we don't like it, we say it. But 10% more than other maybe people from other countries. Well, since we're talking about men, I think me and Michele can be the example that is not exactly true, since we are living abroad.
After being away from a few years now, just thinking way back home to mama's house, having ready food every day, clean bed sheets every day, a big hug in the morning.
I just went out of home in my early 20s. I don't have many friends who are like mama boys. Maybe because I'm living in Milan.
Italians have a closer relationship to their parents, or with their family.
I would also say that if you're born in a small city like mine, for example, Viterbo with 60,000 people, you find your job or your university that is 1 kilometer from your home. It doesn't really make sense to rent your flat, and spend money on that until you don't really need it.
Every 3 months I receive a box full of Italian products with pasta, pomodori.
Il pacco da giù.
Il pacco da giù.
It's true, we also care about our moms, but at the same time, when we will meet the one, our girlfriend or future wife, we will treat her exactly in the same way, with the same care.
We will have to cook for you and do everything for you. So it's like a threat, actually.
The beginning that they got married, my mom was like, my cooking was never enough. I could never be as good as your grandma.
I had Italian partners before, boyfriends, and let me just say one thing: your mother-in-law will always cook better than you.
Let's have dinner at 5 p.m.
Salad with pasta. No.
Don't do that. Cook pasta. Please, guys, I mean, it's not that difficult.
Pizza has not pineapple and neither ketchup or any other sauce.
Or mayonnaise.
About Italian-American dishes, I don't think they're bad per se, but just stop calling them Italian. Like Alfredo sauce, as we said, doesn't exist here. I don't actually know what that is. Is that a butter sauce?
All the Italian restaurants, people just ask for Alfredo's fettuccine.
For us, eating is also a social moment. So it's a moment we use to meet other people and interact, family, friends. It's like an excuse to have social relationships. Here in Poland, many people not only have dinner at 5, but they also eat it in the office alone, So it looks like it's more than a need for them. For us, it's not. You need to wait for the dinner, until 8 because you have to meet up.
Sit down all together around the table.
Yeah. Don't forget, guys, about aperitivo. Like aperitivo, there is nowhere, anywhere in the world like aperitivo.
Well, now it's everywhere. But it's new, and I'm very proud of it.
Dinner at 5 o'clock. When do you have your aperitivo?
Most common is, what do you mean? two hands meet. What the heck do you mean?
I cannot say thin without doing this. Even
Okay.
when I'm speaking English, I'm like, oh, she's so thin.
Another gesture, I think you use it when you say, va a quel paese.
Yeah.
The biggest difference between Italian gestures and other cultures' gestures is that our gestures are meaningful. We don't just move our hands.
There was a time I wasn't speaking English, but I was going for holidays. I was able to make people understand me, even, though I didn't speak any, any word.
Go outside to take some stuff at the supermarket when you just woke up on Sunday morning. Sometimes you feel uncomfortable because people are always dressed. It happened that maybe I went out from home and I went back again to take a coat.
For us, being underdressed means being overdressed for someone else.
And I guess if you have an event like a wedding, that's really important. Like, we really think about our outfit.
Many times I see, people going to a restaurant, especially in a date. There is the girl, super, very nice, well-dressed, and the guy that looks like he just escaped from the gym.
In Toronto, like half of the people was dressed up like they were going to the gym.
Canadians are pretty easy on that, and I love it because I never feel uncomfortable. You go grocery shop, whatever, with my sweatpants or my top, my pajamas.
So there is not excuse to don't pay attention to it. Everyone has Instagram, there are plenty of influencers you can, take inspiration, or everywhere there is Zara, so you don't need to have, Armani or Gucci. Elegance is a form of good manners, Girls sometimes, especially foreign girls, think, okay, Italians are Casanova. The point is that all guys like, girls, and maybe when they want to go out for the night out, they want to get laid. The difference is that Italians, let's say, do it better. If we like a girl, passing on the street, 99% of the guys from any other country will look like that. We turn.
I definitely love this kind of a more southern way of care about something. So you don't like me, it's your problem. If I like you, and they are brave enough to kind of stand for what they say.
The Italians can still be gentlemen, even if deep down their nature is like Casanova or whatever.
The nice balance about not actually going too far, but they're not afraid about, saying, hey, I'm strong enough not to be afraid of showing my feelings.
Credits to the ladies, because we got such a hard training during our life. So once we moved abroad, then obviously those little attentions that were required before, and now to us come very natural to do.
When I was in Japan, as Fabio said, like in Italy, boys look at you, and in Japan nobody was looking at me, so I was always walking, nobody was looking at me. And for the first 6 months I thought that I really didn't meet the Japanese beauty standard.
You realize which standards the foreigner girls are used to, and then if you do your 20% that you will do for an Italian girl, for them it will be the 300%.
Exactly, that's totally true.
Not all Italians have coronavirus.
Being to Rome doesn't mean coming and visit Italy. Like Italy has 20 different regions, 20 different
and so
foods,
different
languages, places.
There is much more than pizza, pasta, and a few stereotypes.
We are made of very small, different cultures that together do what Italy is known in the world for.
We're very, very friendly, we're lovable, we're loyal, we're art workers, and please don't take one stereotype as general.
Everyone should be more Italian.
I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video and hearing the perspectives of our Italian crew on the stereotypes. And if you like this type of style, then of course give me a like. I know this is not ideal as we usually film the videos in studio, So what it lacks in visual quality, for me, it's an add-on in terms of content, because it's not always that you get to talk to people that are living all over the world and get those diverse opinions. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos on dating around the world. I'll see you guys next week, and slowly start breaking down your barriers, even if it is with Zoom.